Today we are gonna crochet this amigurumi reindeer, and this is a fun and quite easy crochet pattern. If you never made an amigurumi project before, I have a video just for you, so you can go and have a look at that one, and then you can come back to this video and try to make this reindeer. So I'm gonna use this color for the body. This is like light brown, and also for the antlers I'm going to use a darker color today. I'm going to use some off-white or some like beige for the nose, and also some red here for this nose part and for the scarf. So we're just gonna start. So here on my blog yarnhill.com you can find the written pattern as well, and you can also purchase this on my Etsy shop, but here you can find the infos to the materials and everything that you need. So we're gonna start with a magic ring. We're gonna do 6 single crochets in the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now pull the ring closed. Now we're gonna increase in every stitch. So here is the first single crochet, do an increase there. And now I just go ahead, I have like this fancy stitch marker today. I'm just gonna put it here in the first stitch. And now increase in every stitch until you have 12 single crochets. So the next round, do 1 single crochet in the first stitch and increase in the next. Repeat this 6 times until you have 18 single crochets. The next round, increase in every third stitch, so do 2 single crochets and increase here. Repeat all the way around until you have 24 single crochets. Now increase in every fourth stitch, so do 1, 2, 3 single crochets and increase here in the next stitch. And now we're gonna do 1 more increase round. So here do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and increase in the next. Repeat this all the way around until you have 36 single crochets. So now we are done with the increases, and we're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 7 rounds. So let me remove my stitch marker here. So just do it like this, 1 single crochet in each stitch, and repeat this for 7 rounds. So when I get to the end here, I'm just gonna continue like I did. We're not joining with a slip stitch or anything. So when you get to the end of the round, just move up your stitch marker and continue. So here is the next round, and I'm gonna place the stitch marker here in the first stitch, and then repeat this for a total of 7 rounds. So I got myself another stitch marker and now I'm gonna do some decreases. So do 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then decrease in the next. So just insert the hook in the first 2 stitches in the front loop only, and then do a decrease. Also, you know, you watch my video on how to do that I linked, shared in beginning. 4 and then 1 decrease. So repeat this all the way around until you have 30 single crochet. So now when you're done, move your stitch marker, do 3 single crochets, 2 and 3, and 1 decrease. Repeat this all the way around, 1, 2 and 3 and 1 decrease. Next round 2 single crochets, 1 and 2 and 1 decrease. Repeat this all the way around until you have 18 single crochets. Now do 1 single crochet in each stitch, so we have 18 single crochets here, and so we're crocheting from the bottom up, so this will be the body, and then afterwards here we're gonna do some increases, and we're gonna start with the head. So now when you're done, you're just gonna move up your stitch marker, and then you can increase in every stitch. So just go in every stitch here and put 2 single crochets there. So you get from 18 to 36 stitches. So here I just be careful here to not miss a stitch. And now we're gonna do 5 single crochets. So move up your stitch marker, and then 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and increase here in the next one. And now we're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 8 rounds. So just continue like we did before when we did our 1 single crochet in each stitch. Move up your stitch marker, and then just when you finish the round, just move it up as you go. So I will do my 8 rounds, and then I will meet you afterwards. So now we are at round 28, and we're gonna do our decreases now. So do 5 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and do 1 decrease in the next. Repeat this all the way around until you have 36 single crochets. So now we need to take a moment and see where we have to put our eyes. And on my other one, I put the eyes between rows 23 and 24. So here is how you count. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 and 4. So I'm going on the other side here, so I'm at the opposite side of where I am. Next round is 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3, and then decrease. Repeat this all the way around until you have 24 single crochets. Next round is 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3, and then decrease. Repeat this all the way around until you have 24 single crochets. So now I had added some stuffing here, so just make sure to stuff it firmly but not too tight so you see the stuffing through the stitches. Now next round do 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and decrease in the next. Repeat this all the way around until we have 18 stitches. So now we're just going to continue in the same style. Do 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So here is 1. And then 1 decrease, and repeat all the way around until you have 12 single crochets. So now we're at the last round here, and then we're just going to decrease in every stitch. So decrease 6 times. Now finish off and sew the hole closed. So this method on how to sew the hole closed is also something I did in the previous video that I linked. You can find it below. So go and check that out if you don't know how to do this. But I just go through the front loop only with my yarn needle here in every stitch. So now he looks a little strange, but he will be cuter when once we have added our nose and ears and stuff. So this is how it looks now. We're gonna add the nose. Now we're gonna do the nose. So I'm using some beige or like off-white. So I hope you can see it good, but I'm gonna explain. So do a magic ring and then do 6 single crochets in the ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now pull the ring closed. Now we're gonna do 1 single crochet in the next stitch and increase in the next. Gonna find a little stitch marker here. So 1 single crochet, oops, in that first stitch. Here is the first one, and increase in the next. Repeating this 2 more times. 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet, increase. Now we're gonna do 2 single crochets and 1 increase. So 1, 2 and increase, 3, 4, and now repeat this all the way around. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2 and increase. So now we're going to repeat this one more time. We're going to do 3 single crochets and 1 increase. So 1, 2 and 3 and increase. And now we're just gonna weave in the end here. And now we're gonna slip stitch in the next stitch. Fasten off, and this will come here like so. First we need a little red nose. So cut yourself a strand, round starts and end at the bottom, and I just make a little triangular shape here. Sure. Like so, and then I just go back and then just weave here many times. So you can also like squish them together here if it's not like, if they're not so close to each other. Sometimes this can be a little tricky. Like so, and then just make a knot here. And cut the yarn. And now grab your amigurumi, and then you can see where you want to put it. Let's see, this is like so, and now we want to just sew it on here. So what you can do, just you can also place it with some like little needles here, just to hold it in place. And then so we don't want to do it like so, like there, and like in the middle here. And then you want to go back so you don't see the strands here. Like go like this, and if you go outside somewhere else, you need to go back in the same hole. Like so, and repeat. I'll go in the next stitch. And then here, outside here. And repeat this all the way around. And eventually you want to remove your needle here. You want to put some stuffing in the nose too as well. So now we're just gonna make the face. I changed the eyes because I noticed I had 10mm eyes, so I just opened this and I changed it. So I now have 12mm safety eyes. Also, I'm just gonna use some glue here and just put it on like this. So this is also something you can do. To make the ears, I'm using the same color as I did with the body. And then we're just gonna grab a stitch marker. So make a magic ring and then do 4 single crochets in the ring. Make a magic ring with 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then pull the ring closed here. Now increase in every stitch. So insert the hook in the first stitch and do 2 single crochets. So you can put the tail here in between, so you don't have to weave it in afterwards. So here's 1 and here's 2, and also in the next 3 stitches do 2 single crochets. So we have 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And then we're gonna increase in every second stitch, so 1 single crochet in the next and increase in the next. Here is the increase, and then repeat all the way around. And now we're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rounds. So here's the first stitch, 1 single crochet, also in the next one, and then just repeat this all the way around. And when you get here, just move up your stitch marker like we have done so far. Next round, 1 single crochet in the next stitch and 1 decrease in the next. Repeat this all the way around until you have 8 single crochets. And next, the last round is just 1 single crochet in each stitch, and you should have 8 stitches now. So just put 1 single crochet in each stitch. And now we're going to leave a longer tail like so. That's enough. Cut it off. And then finish off with a slip stitch. So here, go in there and then do a slip stitch. Now grab your tapestry needle and then we're gonna pinch it like this and weave back and forth a couple of times so that the ear stays in this position. So I have already made one other ear, and we're gonna place them like here, but first we're gonna do the antlers. So for the original one I used like a beige color, but now I'm gonna use like a different, like brownish color. Doesn't matter what kind of color you use, but we're gonna make two like this. This is very easy. It's just made with single crochets, then with slip stitches. So we're gonna make a slip knot, and we're gonna chain 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna slip stitch our way back to the end. So here is the first chain, here's the second, and insert hook there and do your slip stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So slip stitch 7 times, and then this will be the base of the horn. So we're gonna chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna slip stitch our way down again until here. So just go in the next and do your slip stitches. I figured this was much easier to do the antlers with slip stitches instead of like normal single crochets. And here is the last one, and also you go into the base here, so slip stitch here as well. Just put your hook in there somewhere. Now repeat, chain 6 chains, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then slip stitch your way back again. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then here back to the base, like so. Just go in there. I hope you can see well. I just went in there and did a slip stitch, and now I'm just gonna slip stitch my way down here at the base. So here, just go down here into the stitch. Okay, and here is the last stitch. We're gonna go there. And so, okay, and now we have this. And now you're gonna leave a longer tail like so, and then fasten off like so. And now just weave in this end here. I'm just gonna start with darker brown. Can do like whatever color you want, of course. We're gonna make a magic ring like we always do, and then we're gonna do 6 single crochets in the ring. Now pull the ring closed. Now increase in every stitch until you have 12 single crochets. So do like we did before. And now move up your stitch marker and increase in every second stitch until you have 18 single crochets. So here's 1 single crochet and increase in the next. Repeat this all the way around until you have 18 stitches. Now do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 18 single crochets here and 1 single crochet in each stitch. Now do 1 single crochet in the next. And decrease in the next. So, and repeat all the way around. Now decrease in every stitch. Now before you finish the last decrease, just leave it like this and grab the color that you want for the feet and then yarn over the last pull through with the new color. And now you're gonna add a little bit of stuffing in there. I'm just gonna make a few stitches. So everything is secure. Now I'm just putting a little bit of stuffing in there. I'm just gonna stuff the lower part of the limbs. So just 1 single crochet in each stitch for 7 or 8 rounds, and then move up the stitch marker as you go. So here place the stitch marker and then just continue. When you have reached the end, you have done your rounds, just pinch here and then single crochet the whole together, like so. Go through both here like so, and then cut the yarn and leave a longer tail. Now for the feet, we're gonna start off the same way as we did. Do a magic ring with 6 single crochets, and then increase in every stitch until you have 12 stitches. Decrease in every stitch, and when you finish, after you finish, you change the color to the same color as we did with the foot. Just yarn over with the new color. Now do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 6 rounds, and you're gonna finish off the same way as we did with the feet. So to finish off, just like we did with the feet, pinch the sides, the whole together, and just single crochet it together, like so. Now leave a longer tail and cut the yarn. And now I have some pins here. So I have my arms here, and I'm gonna put them on the side here. Like here. Okay, like here. I'm just gonna put it like this, so it's a little slanted here, like so. And also the other one. So just fasten them with pins, and then this is how I sew on the parts. I just go in and out somewhere else, like so, and then gentle. And now I remove this one, and then I be careful to go back to the same hole as I went out, and I go up again on a different stitch, like so. Now I can also go out there. Now we can remove the stitch, the pins. And now I just do this like 5-6 times. And then sometimes just pull and see, it's not secure enough, so I just gonna do it a couple of more times. You're gonna repeat this with the other arm. Like so. Now when you're done, let's go out somewhere else, like so, and then cut the yarn here. Just pull it a little bit and cut it, and then repeat this for the other arm. For the feet, you're going to do the exact same thing. Place them here, like you're gonna, like here on the first, just let him sit and see what you like best. If you like the feet to be close or wider apart, and then just decide the position you like the best. With it, just go in there and then out somewhere else. Up again. And then I like to have it here in alignment, so like to have it on one line here, the feet. So basically you're just gonna do the same thing with the ears. Just find a nice position that you like here. Let me show. I'm gonna do it in 1, 2, between rows 3 and 4, I think this is. I'm just gonna place it here, and also the other one. Like there on the same position, kind of. The ears can be a little harder to sew on, especially like the first stitch up, but you just go like down there and then just so you get just at least one a little bit secure here, and then just do like with it, go up. Wait. So, and this is how my reindeer looks like now. And with the antlers, you're just gonna do the same. You can replace them, you know, wherever you like. You can do it there or there, and then just, so I'm gonna just put them behind the ears. Like there, and then like here, just behind the ears, and then just go like up and down here. So to make a little tail, you can just make a little pom-pom, just wrap some yarn around your fingers like this. Till you have like a little like this, and then cut the yarn and then grab a longer strand like this, place the yarn in the middle that you just wrapped, and then make a knot like so, and also one more time. And now you just go ahead and cut those loops here. And then you trim it. You can also just make a little ball with, you know, like we did with the arm in the beginning. Like do 6 single crochets and increase until you have 12, and do your decreases, and then finish off. So if you want to, you can do a scarf too, and then you just, I start with the beige or the white. We're just gonna work in rows, nothing fancy. So you can start with 5 single crochets and then 1 single crochet in each stitch, so 4 single crochets. Now chain 1 and turn, 1 single crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now change color here before you finish the stitch. I'm gonna make a red scarf. Now you can do this scarf with single crochets, or if you want it to go faster, we can do double crochets. I'm just gonna chain up there a couple of stitches and then do a double crochet. So if you don't know how to do one, just yarn over, insert the hook in the stitch that below there and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So now next stitch, tail steer in between, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, like so. Now chain 2 and then turn and then do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 double crochets. So you're going to repeat this until your scarf is long enough. When you want to finish it, you can change color to white again and then do 2 rows with 1 single crochet in each stitch, just to make it match the other side. You can also add some fringes or little pom-poms. So here is the finished reindeer. I hope that you like this pattern. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications. I wish you a nice day. Goodbye!